Hi everyone, Dr. Herrera here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the best fasting method for those of you that have a fatty liver. Now at this point, it is a well-known fact that fasting is an excellent strategy that has many health benefits. But what is the best fasting method if you suffer from a fatty liver? Well, today we're going to be answering that question by introducing to you a well-researched method that has been shown to significantly reduce fat in your liver and help you lose weight. Now, the method is called alternate day fasting, or ADF for short. And the research shows that this is one of the most effective ways to specifically burn the fat that is located within your liver. And in my opinion, adding this to your current health regimen or to your current weight loss routine or program is a must if you want to accelerate your progress in reversing your non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Alternate day fasting is also an excellent way to start to ease you and your body into the practice of fasting. That way, if in the future you want to explore longer periods of fasting for additional benefit, it won't be such a shock for you and your system. So now let's talk about what is alternate day fasting and how to best implement it into your daily routine. Very simply put, alternate day fasting is a form of intermittent fasting that involves you eating just 25% of your total daily calories every other day. Another way to look at this is if you typically eat 2,000 calories a day, then you would only eat 500 calories every other day, as you can see in this example schedule on your screen. Now, this form of fasting may look simple, but it is shown to be very effective in specifically improving metabolic issues like fatty liver, metabolic syndrome, high blood sugar levels, high total cholesterol levels, and weight loss. And in the case of fatty liver, studies like this one shows that ADF can reduce total blood lipid levels and weight loss significantly in as little as 4 weeks. Both of which are very important factors in improving the condition. And if you have watched my previous video on how to reverse fatty liver disease, then you really know how important that last part about losing weight is, as studies clearly show that just losing 10% of your total body weight is enough to significantly reduce the amount of stored fat in your liver. So adding this fasting strategy to your current diet and exercise program is a no-brainer. But weight loss is not the only benefit that comes from this fasting routine. The real magic lies within what happens in your metabolism as you're in this fasted state. Because when you put your body into a short-term fasted state, like in the case of ADF, your body will start to tap into its own stores of fat for fuel instead of relying on food that we eat. And one of the very first places that your body will start to tap into is your stored liver fat. So incorporating this fasting routine will allow your body to burn more and more and more of your liver's fat stores at an accelerated rate. Now, another really important thing that happens when you're fasting is that your insulin levels will start to go down, which is really important because it'll allow your body to take a break from being in a constant state of hyperinsulinemia, which means that you have constant high levels of insulin in your blood. And this is really important because hyperinsulinemia has been shown to either lead to or worsen a fatty liver. Also, after about 8 hours of fasting, your body will shift into a ketogenic state, which means that your body will start to use its fat stores as a primary fuel source throughout the entire body, which means that your fat burning will accelerate even further. So how can you start implementing ADF, or alternate day fasting, into your routine? Well, here are some tips to get you started. The first thing I recommend is setting a weekly schedule to track what days you'll be reducing your total calories to 25%. And although 25% of your total daily calories is not a lot, make sure that those calories do come from high fiber, nutritious foods like oatmeal so that you can stay fuller longer. Next, on fasting days, I recommend that you eat all of your calories in the morning to allow maximum time to fast for the rest of the day. And on your normal calorie days, make sure you stick to a high quality nutrition plan that is low on carbs, sugar, and saturated fats, and high in vegetables, monounsaturated fats, and quality protein. Also, make sure to skip high intensity exercise on fasting days because you're simply not going to have enough calories to be able to do heavy workouts. Instead, opt for light walking or running. And finally, according to the research, make sure to practice alternate day fasting for at least 4 weeks, but really aim for 12 weeks for the best results. Now, the last thing I want to share with you as a special bonus for watching this video is some supplement recommendations that can help support and even speed up the process a little bit of reversing your fatty liver while you're fasting. Now, I want to be very clear. You don't need to take any supplements for alternate day fasting to work. You absolutely don't. But if you want to maximize your time and give yourself a little bit more boost, then I recommend the following. The first supplement recommendation is a methylated B vitamin complex that also contains choline. Why? Because choline helps speed up the removal of fat in your liver, and the B vitamin supports liver metabolism and detoxification, which you will need as your liver starts to heal. The second supplement recommendation is alpha lipoic acid, which is a very powerful antioxidant for your liver. Now, studies show that alpha lipoic acid can reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the liver, and also increases the amount of adiponectin, which is a hormone that actually stops or inhibits the storage of fat in your liver cells. Very important. Now, the last supplement recommendation is L-carnitine. Now, L-carnitine is an amino acid that actually triggers the oxidation of fat. In other words, fat burning. And some studies show that it can actually curb hunger in higher doses of about 1,000 milligrams a day, which is really useful when you're fasting. As a side note, I recommend that you purchase practitioner-grade supplements in order to ensure the highest levels of quality in terms of ingredients and efficacy in those products. If you're not sure where to get practitioner-grade supplements, I also included a recommended list in the description box below if you need it. Now, before I end this video, I want to share just one more tip for you all, and that is once you've completed the initial 4 to 12 weeks of ADF, I do also recommend that you continue to practice the fasting at least once, maybe twice a week, depending on what you're doing. Also, I recommend making a habit of this throughout the year. You can do a month of ADF maybe on a quarterly basis, or maybe twice a year, or as often as you need to in order to support your specific health goals. All right, guys, that is it for my video today. Make sure you let me know in the comment section what you thought about the content or what you think about ADF or fasting in general. Make sure to like the video, to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you are alerted anytime I release fresh new content. Thank you again for supporting me on this channel, and I will talk to you soon.